Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos and welcome back to Markcoos' Reign at Arsenal episode number 29, and there's only one episode left after this. Yeah. So to the first match of this episode, it's Arsenal versus Inter Milan, and you're going to be wondering how the hell is it only one episode left and this is only the last 16 of the Champions League. Well, I skip a lot of matches, and you'll see the results. Like, I don't play them and then just leave them out. As you see, big Ronaldo for Inter Milan, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I skip a lot of the matches, but I actually just get the computer to play them. I was going to get coach mode. I was going to do coach mode, but I just thought that would just bore the hell out of me, because I know you just leave it on and you just let them go past. You just let it do whatever hell it's doing. But I was just nah. That was disgusting. But yeah. So Arsenal versus Inter Milan, it's going to be a bit more difficult match, but wait. It's the Champions League, and that's my main ambition for the season. I mean, the league wasn't going to be too difficult. The Champions League was where it was going to be at, really. But the Hurtfeld had to start because, of course, Shawnee got himself sent off at the end of the first leg, and the net with the Giuseppe Meazza. But big Ronaldo started, so I just got the Hurtfeld to actually mark Ronaldo. And I actually worked an absolute peach, if I can remember correctly, because yeah. But yeah, we kicked off. It was at the Emirates Stadium, so I was always going to at least try my best because it is at home. So, but in the 8th minute of the match, Gibbs here gets sent off for that. Something about a tackle. The referee actually sends me off. He's just Gibbs is just like, what the hell, man? I did nothing wrong. But it was it wasn't even that bad tackle, so I had to take off Higuain and bring in Jordi Alba. And I was just like, what the hell? So that sort of changed my whole game plan completely, because I was going to go all out attack and score maybe 4 more goals or something, but no. In the 14th minute of the match here, Wilshere on the ball, comes inside, takes a shot, it gets blocked by Obi, I think, goes straight to Jordi Alba, of all people, the left back, and he comes up and actually scores, and I was just like, what the hell? So Jordi Alba scores, and I was like, did I move him back to left back? I checked afterwards, yes I did. So maybe he was just there for the hell of it. But in the 22nd minute here, Vermaelen on the ball, nice little 1-2 play with Jordi Alba, before Jordi Alba eventually plays it to Ramsey plays it to Giroud plays it into the open space for Royce to run into, and like I've said before, like I said last episode, you see a lot of me cutting inside with Royce and scoring identical goals to that, which I do a lot, because it's not overpowered, but look at that goal to concede. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know who even, I think it's some guy called Juan, but look at this, okay? It's a very good strike. Szczesny saves it on the line, and he runs into the back of the net with the ball. What is he doing? Really? Really, Szczesny? What? I mean, look at that, kid's on the line. Oh, I'll just knee it into the back of the net. Absolute prick. So Szczesny concedes that terrible goal, and look at Jack Wilshere. Look at that. That is classic PES. That's old school PES. Him doing a little flick and to go give the ball back to the referee. I've never actually seen that before in PES 2013, so that was quite a big thing for me. At half time, it's 2-1. That is absolute classic PES. That's what everyone loves. But in the 60th minute here, Wilshere on the ball, just running forward for me. I mean, he's so overpowered because he's a 96 rated player, I think. And so in the 20, it's crossed in, Giroud heads it down to Royce, and Royce just pops into the back of the head. His shot power is so overpowered. It's just too good. So in the 72nd minute here, Sergio Ramos on the ball, and look at this first strike from Sergio Ramos. Oh, look at that. I mean, Jesus Christ, right into the top corner of the net for a 4-1 lead, 72 minutes on the clock. And Ronaldo's not had a sniff of the ball at all. I think the Hurtfeld did a really good job marking him, and I think it really worked. So roughly after that goal, I bring in Cazorla and Jenkinson for Ozil and Giroud. And yeah, 4-1, final score. 19 shots, 12 on target, 6 shots, 4 on target from Inter, 87 pass completion from myself, 57 percentage possession. And man of the match, obviously Giroud, Ozil was man of the match, which was really quite rare considering he only didn't actually score any goals. But other results, Juventus are through after beating Real Madrid 2-1. Barcelona beat Parma 5-1 on aggregate. Man City beat AC Milan 3-1 on aggregate. Actually beat Inter 9-4 on aggregate. Holy crap. Man United beat Osasuna 6-1. Atletico Madrid beat Ajax 2-0. Sporting Lisbon beat Chelsea 2-1. And Bayern Munich beat Porto 2-1. So a lot of weird results sort of going there, but into the next match of the episode now. Against Southampton, I was actually trying to skip this match, but I ended up actually stopping on it by mistake, and I was like, oh god, do I have to play it? But this match contains some of the best goals I have ever scored in a game of PES, and it's insane in the memory. So I started with quite a strong team. I mean, the likes of Jenkinson, Shaw, Cleverly, Chamberlain, and David Villa actually started. I gave Giroud a rest because he hadn't scored for the last 2 games. Holy crap. He didn't score in the first game of this episode or the last game of the last episode, so maybe he just needed a bit of a rest. Mayuka, Ramirez and Schneiderlin are really going to be my main problems in this match, but this match, like I was saying, I scored some of the best goals I've ever scored, but the match was just so easy to play in. Because literally from kickoff, Higuain here, a little bit of just 1-2 play, eventually gets it to Chamberlain, Chamberlain eventually plays in Higuain, and look at that for a strike. 1 minute 44 seconds on the clock, hits the bar, and it goes in, and Higuain, he scores when he wants, because he's an absolute beast. That is why he scores when he wants. So in the 16th minute of the match here, Villa gets played for on goal, comes inside, and look at that for a strike. You know, a nice little first touch control, a nice little finesse shot, past Boric, I think, who's the Southampton keeper, for a nice 2-0 lead, literally like 60 minutes on the clock. But this goal, this is the best goal I've ever scored in my life. 37 minutes on the clock, Chamberlain with a touch, and look at that for a strike. Holy crap, right down the centre of the goal. Big Oxlade-Chamberlain scoring against his former club. Absolute beast of a strike from the former Southampton player. I mean, look at that. Look at the curve on that. Right into the, like, it's like not even to the top corner, it's like right into just the centre of the goal. But in the 42nd minute here, Villa on the ball, more or less from the identical position that Higuain scored his first goal, and he pops into the back of the net without actually hitting the bar. So Villa accurate, just so goddamn accurate. And then, yeah, half time, 4-0, absolutely dominated. If it was uncoachable, they wouldn't be doing this. So 13 shots, 7 on target, 65 possession, 84 pass completion, like absolutely dominating them. So into the last like 10 minutes of the match, David Villa gets played for on goal. I think it's from Cleverly, and finally someone can finally chip the ball into the back of the net, which David Villa does, chipping it over Barch for his hat-trick goal. Absolute beast that he is. 5-0 final score. I was just like, holy crap, I've actually scored a chip. I like that was like my life ambition. Wilshere and Ramsey come on for Ozil and Cleverly. Ozil never looks happy when I take him off, which I don't know why. It just seems weird, but 5-0 final score, 26 shots, 14 on target. They had 1 for 1, 39 possession from them, 63 pass completion from them. Holy crap, absolutely dominating. That's what I'm talking about. So West Brom beat Everton, Wigan beat Cardiff, Wolves beat West Ham, Norwich beat Bolton. Some weird results there, especially the West Brom beating Everton. Aston Villa QPR 0-0, Newcastle beat Sunderland 1-0, Man City beat Stoke 3-0, Chelsea and Liverpool 0-0, and Man United beat Tottenham 1-0. So we're still top of the table, 12 points clear. 12 points clear of Chelsea. 16 points clear of Man United, I think. But as you can see, the next game against Cardiff, I actually just skipped past it. It was actually a 0-0 draw, which is very unlikely because of the fact that it's 0-0. I mean, what the hell. I also got, you didn't see it there, but I also got paired up against Bayern Munich in the Champions League, which I actually go through in this episode, like through both matches, both the legs. And you'll see by the end of the episode who, if I get put past the Champions League. But into the semi-final match against Bolton Wanderers in the FA Cup / the League Cup / just the Cup. This match, I played quite not a weak team. I mean, I played my strongest second side I could possibly play. The likes of Higuain got a rest, and Chamberlain actually came in after his absolute beautiful wonder goal against Southampton. I was expecting more or less exactly the same. Like Bolton, I'd played them before, and they'd won 2-1 because like Ngog was just like not overpowered. Like he's still a good player, but nah, not this time, Ngog. So in the 5th minute of the match here, Rams on the ball actually gets played for eventually through to Olivier Giroud, and Giroud scores his first goal in 2 games because he didn't play the last game. But yeah, just a little run man celebration. Arsenal 1-0 against Bolton Wanderers, 5 minutes on the clock. So in the 36th minute of the match, what the hell am I doing? I play the ball, I get fouled. Okay, I'd say it's a foul on Koscielny, and he gets played straight through to Mark Davis, and Davis gets a foul off Szczesny, but it comes straight to Ngog, and Ngog pops it into the back of the net, and I was like, God damn it. I mean, 36 minutes on the clock, I really should not be struggling to be, shouldn't be struggling to be beating the likes of Bolton. I mean, Bolton are not a good side at all. So at half time it's 1-0, and I was like, right, I'm going to have to try my best to at least bring this back. They've only had 2 shots on target, I had 6 for 4. I probably dominated them properly. So in the 52nd minute here, Giroud threw on goal, and a nice little finish past the keeper. 53 minutes on the clock was the actual final tally, and 2-1 final score, 2-1 after 53 minutes. So in the 57th minute, Chamberlain on the ball here, another nice little ball through to Royce, and Royce from the edge of the box, nice little finish into the top corner. So Royce makes it 3-1, and he's an absolute legend that he is. Look at his face is so not pixelated, it's just so nice. But in the 63rd minute here, Sergio Ramos again really scored another wonder goal. Yes, he will. He scores 2 wonder goals in one episode. That is pretty special for a right back. Like I remember I knew his shooting was good, but I didn't think it'd be as good as I actually tried it out. But in the 67th minute here, Royce gets played through on goal again, and Royce gets a shot away. Keeper makes a pretty good save, but comes straight to Giroud, who just volleys into the back net like the pace of like an animal. Like, it's such a fast shot, and it's just so powerful for his hat-trick goal. So I was like, nice. So in the 70th minute, 5-1. Spearing actually skins me completely. Don't know how the hell that happened. Rouse the keeper. Chesney ends up giving away a penalty, and I was like, oh god, I hate penalties in these in PES against the computer. I hate penalties because they always just read me. But against the actual real life opposition, I can sometimes save them. But it doesn't really matter because 5-2 final score anyway. We're always going to go through. 19 shots, 12 on target, 4 shots on target from Bolton, 10-9 and 50% possession from myself. I think Giroud got man of match with his hat-trick. But into the final, I will be facing against Chelsea, which is in the next episode. And yeah, so into the first leg of the match against the draw against Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich, very difficult side. Faced them last season in the quarterfinals, the same round again. It's been a repeat so far of the Champions League last year as well, with me against Inter Milan in the last 16 and now Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals. So I wasn't going to let it happen again. I was like, I'm not going to have this happen again. This is too much crap. So I started a very, very, very strong team. Like, so Jordi Alba had to come in because, of course, Gibbs wasn't playing because of his red card. Against Inter Milan, Jenkinson also had to start because Sergio Ramos was not happy. I was like, what the hell? Like, all these players just not wanting to play. So it was at Bayern Munich, so it was always going to make it a bit more difficult away from home. But with away from home, scoring more goals away from home is what you really want. Alex Shaqiri and Van Boyten started, so I wasn't really going to get, because I wasn't going to get outpaced or anything, because I mean the only fast players they have are Ribery and Robin. Ribery and Robin. With Gomez not having that much pace, it's just a really good clinical finisher. So as you can see the teams now, Bayern Munich had the likes of Timashik and Van Boyten were a back two, so it was going to be like, I got pace up front, I can probably be like absolutely destroy them. They had Gustavo in midfield, the big Brazilian, it can be particularly difficult to actually play against. But I played the likes of Mangala. Now, I don't know why I played Mangala, but Mangala played, Jenkinson played, Jordi Alba played, but my front four were Villa, Higuain, Royce and Cazorla. So it was always going to be a difficult match, but it's not as difficult as I anticipated. So, because in the fourth minute of the match here, chip through ball through to I think it's Wilshere back to Royce to Wilshere, Wilshere to Giroud, Giroud to Villa to Cazorla, and Cazorla into the back of the net in the 5th minute of the match for a nice 1-0 lead for Arsenal away from home, which is what you want. At half time it's 1-0 and you're like, alright then, so the stats are sort of showing off. I'm absolutely dominant. There were 8 and 0 shots, I'm at 8 for 3. Maybe I am just being an absolute beast. But from kickoff I was like, right, let's just slow it down a bit. But no slowing down. In the 45th minute, ready chip through to Villa. Villa takes a shot, Neuer makes a good save, but it just comes back to Villa and Villa pops it into the back of the net for a 2-0 lead after literally from half time. I was like, holy crap, Jesus Christ. In the 50th minute here, Villa throw and goal, and I was like, am I going to chip him? Yes, I am. I actually chipped another keeper. Another great little chip from Villa. I think it was Alba or Gustavo was really pissed off because he was volleyed in the back of the net. And like, I don't want this. So Villa scores. And the beast that he is, he actually scores 2. And it was the final score. 3-0 in the first leg. 21 shots from me, 3 shots from Bayern Munich. I absolutely dominated them. I deserved to go through if I could get in past the second leg. Of course, the second leg, anything can happen, but I probably will end up going through. Via man of match with a 7.5 rating. Man City beat Juventus 2-1. Man United beat Sporting Lisbon 3-0. And FC Barcelona beat Atletico Madrid 2-1. So the results which I'm not going to take any part in is the West Brom game, which I just skipped. and I think I ended up beating them 2-1 if I can remember correctly. Come on, and 2-1 final score, and that was it. So into the last match of this episode, Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. It's going to be a difficult match because I know I'm already 3-0 up, but anything can happen in these games. This is the Champions League. So, of course, I think if I remember correctly, I played a very strong team, the likes of Mangala. I think Mangala still stayed in because of his pace at the back, but I mean, Koscielny was back as well, so I don't know how I wasn't playing him for. Gibbs, I think I also played as well. Badstuber was back for Bayern Munich in a nice black away kit. I would count that as black. It might be like, might have a hint of green in it. Like, and when I was actually recording, it looked like it was green, but it's actually, I'm sure it's black. But yeah, it's at the Emirates Stadium, so it's always going to be a difficult match. But I mean, it is the quarterfinals, and it shouldn't be too difficult. But the quarterfinals, it can always, like I was saying, Champions League is always changing. But there's Mangala. My God, there's Mangala starting. And I was like, right then. So Sergio Ramos also came back in at right back, and Ozil also came in at left midfield. So like, it was a relatively strong team. It's possibly my strongest team. Not sure why I didn't play for Malin. I think he just wasn't really happy to play. So Koscielny came in for him, and I had my front four again of Ozil, Royce, Higuain, and Giroud. But Bayern Munich, they played relatively strong team. Boateng, Badstuber, Alaba, Rafinha, Gustavo again played Riri, Robin, like a very, very, very strong team. But in the 12th minute of the match here, Royce is on the right hand side, comes inside Alaba and just goes boom, take it. So Royce again, like I was saying, I think it was 2 episodes ago, he would repeat those goals a lot, and I wasn't buying. Look at the 20th minute here, great tackle from Sergio Ramos. Not really sure why Ozil finds himself on the right hand side. He skins past Badstuber, skins past him again from the edge of the box. Look at that for a finish from Mesut Ozil into the top corner. So 2 Germans have scored against the German side, and 2-0 22 minutes on the clock. But in the 31st minute here, Ozil on the ball plays a nice little ball through to Higuain, and Higuain is, like I've said several times before, when he's one-on-one, he skins past, I think it's Boateng, and actually nutmegs him, and he just powers a shot past Neuer for a 3-0 lead, 32 minutes on the clock. So we're dominating again against Bayern Munich. I was expecting a much more difficult match against them, but no. I mean, look at the stats. The stats are identical to the last one. Again, they've had 0 shots out of 7 for 5. Absolutely ridiculous. So in the 51st minute here, Royce on the ball. I end up taking a shot from about 30 yards out. It cannons off the bar, and Higuain just comes in and pops it into the back of the net for his second goal, and a 4-0 lead against Bayern Munich. 52 minutes on the clock. Higuain has scored 2, and Royce has scored 1, and Ozil scored 1. In the 57th minute here, Higuain plays Ozil eventually, and Ozil has just learnt the chip trade from bloody Villa and has popped it into the back of the net. And again, look at Boateng just volley it into the back of the net. He's so pissed off with himself. And 5-0. Bloody hell. So in the 86th minute here, okay, Mangala ends up fouling, I think it's Rafinha. It's a pretty poor foul, really. The ball's been cleared, and I just take him out by mistake. I didn't need to, I took him out by mistake. Gets the second yellow card of the game, and Mangala gets sent off with a red card. And I was just like, alright then, but it doesn't really matter, because 5-0, that was going to be the final score. And it was. So 5-0 final score, 8-0 on aggregate. They only had 2 shots, 0 on target, and 15 for 9. Domination. That's why I'm sort of stopping this series as quickly as possible, because I'm just dominating too much. So Higuain was man of the match with a 7.0 rating, sorry. And other results, Man City actually are out. Juventus are going through. Man United are going through after beating Sporting Lisbon 4-0 on aggregate. And Barcelona are out. 2-2 away goals through for Atletico Madrid. Holy crap. So if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more. Next episode is the last of this series, so keep your eye out for that. And catch you later.